Listen, I don't think Bowles has done a bad job with his team this year, and this is a time, might as well, to segue into Bowles yesterday. That was a dangerous game. Tampa was a team that was better than their record indicated. They were banged up, but this was going to be a dangerous game. I told you on Friday that I thought Tampa had more talent than the Jets. Probably should have picked Tampa, but I didn't. Probably should have, because I relied on the Giants and wound up being wrong. And what other game was I wrong on? I was wrong on the other game. Oh, Washington. Well, that was a game could have gone either way. I mean, it really could have. But, I mean, Minnesota outplayed them. But they both moved the ball. But and I was right about the Falcons. But Jets just did nothing offensively in this game. Way too many penalties. Way too many mistakes. Big mistakes on defense. Big penalties. And wore down. Can't close. Been outscored badly in the fourth quarter. Actually, won the scoring in the fourth quarter this week because of the late touchdown. But that one drive that they had in the fourth quarter that resulted in the touchdown, they kept the ball for 10 minutes. That was really it. They just they got penalties. They got third down conversions. They came down the field. He threw the 6-yard touchdown pass to Sims to, in essence, end the game, make the game 15-3. Game was over at that point. Jets put up a cosmetic touchdown, but they were not going to win the game. It was a rough loss. It was a really hard game to watch. There's no question. Wasn't a lot of offense in the game. There was nothing really exciting going on in this game. Jet offensive line really broke down in a big way in this game. And, they just didn't have enough offense. They weren't able to move the ball. And, Fitz got his win. That's fine. They were outplayed. Tampa was the better team. Jets made way too many mistakes. The penalties absolutely killed them. 8 big penalties in inopportune times. And also, for whatever reason, the Jets just were very, very conservative in their approach in this game. That they were very conservative, and I think it's a game that, just cried out for a couple of big plays that could have really turned the tides in this game. And if the Jets were going to have a game where they were going to, or were going to have a season where they were going to be in it, where you were going to actually say, wow, they've given them something to be happy about. Now, you're just counting the days till they're out of it and they go to the kid quarterbacks. That's what's left now. 10 games in, that's really what's left. New England has moved to the front where they always are. Buffalo came crashing back to earth against the Saints yesterday. Miami will probably get theirs tonight, and then they'll be on the losing side of the ledger. The Jets are in last place. They're at 4-6. When it gets to 8, then the clock starts as to when they want to change the quarterback. That's really what you're looking at as far as this. The team is building. They're moving in the right direction. Yesterday was not a great example of it. That was a winnable game that they didn't win. You live with that. Going into their bye week, it would have been great if they could have gotten a 5-5. It would have changed their whole mentality, changed the whole feel about them. They didn't get it done. It could have happened. It didn't. It wasn't like they got embarrassed. They didn't. They were in the game. It wasn't a very exciting game. And as we said, way too many mistakes in crucial spots. Defense wore down and let that long drive happen in the fourth quarter. And they iced the cake there with that touchdown pass to Sims. And Fitz got his... If he was looking for some revenge, he got some. But now the question comes as to when, as they finish up these final 6 games, how well do they play? How much do the young players still mature and show you what they're going to build for the future? How about building the defense for the future and then eventually looking at the quarterbacks, which is what this year. And this year will turn out to be a productive year. Neither guy's going anywhere. The GM's not going anywhere. The coach isn't going anywhere. And they have something to build off with this year. They'd like to win some more games. They also want to look at the quarterbacks. They will do that as the weeks progress. Back after this.